Well, good morning from the Mackham Cabby. We're 10 minutes since nearly in the afternoon. I was going to post this last night, but I went to bed. I was absolutely knackered. It's about a possible loan. Sunderland could be after Brereton Diaz on loan from Southampton. But Saints, of course, want an obligation to buy him, insert into any deal that triggers in the event of any of those clubs is promoted to the Championship. Diaz is believed to be keen on rejoining Sheffield United, but it is only Sunderland, though, who have so far indicated they are willing to agree to an obligation clause, and so a move has yet materialised. So, it doesn't sound good, does it? He's keen on rejoining Sheffield United. Well, why make a bid in for him if he's keen in joining Sheffield United? And I'm going to see what some of the comments are saying. Mike says they're hardly going to deal with us after we sold them Stewart. Andrew says, well, just get him in. Mark says, if we aren't his first choice, then forget about him. We've had too many signings who never really wanted to come and they were crap. Move on, we can do better. That's what I said before, wasn't it? About if he's already talking about Sheffield United. David says, he's one of them players who will be very good at getting us to the Premier League, but once we get there, he would be ineffectual. He says also, if the potential fee and wages we offer are quite low, then I wouldn't be too bothered, but probably not worth it in the long run if his wages are too high. So that's that one. And of course, Tom Cannon is getting mentioned again. Now, I don't understand about the Tom Cannon carry-on is the fact, isn't he already at loan on at Stoke City? And Sunderland are interested in getting Tom Cannon again. I mean, I just don't know what the crack is on that one, to be quite honest with you. I mean, he certainly is a thorn in Sunderland's side recently. But of course, he was linked last season with Sunderland. If you were to choose between the two of them, which one would you go for? On the socials, for Tom Cannon, Aidan says, of course, neither if they both want obligation to buy. Louis Barry is a far better proposition. Andy says, Cannon is young with more resale value and can improve, and Louis Barry would be great, then we have had a good transfer window. Kyle says, Cannon looks the better choice for a number of reasons. Price, ability, age for starters, also seems a better natural goal scorer than Diaz. Likely to be a cheaper option, also as Diaz is already on Premier League level money compared to Cannon. And Alex says, both would be good, but probably Cannon. He is a player in form, and I've been impressed at the amount of headers he wins. For not exactly being a big lad, he won our fixture down there with an opportunity I would really call a half chance. Think he would score plenty here if his chances would be amiss. And somebody else says, alongside Isidore, he'd be absolutely top class as well. And in other news as well, Nectra Triantis will not be returning to Sunderland this month, and he will be spending the rest of the season on loan at Hibernian, and he seems to be doing really, really well at Hibs. And of course, the comment says, Dixon says, doing really well up there and staying fit, not like a lot of other signings. Jimmy says, do we get extra points to spend in Sainsbury's? And but yeah, it's all good. I mean, every single time I see Triantis is in the headlines, he's doing well, he's either scoring or he's got man of the match. And another thing as well, quite a few fans have been having a go at Salas Abdul Samed for his performance yesterday. to be quite honest with you, what you're going to expect, it's his first proper game in an atmosphere where it doesn't exist, and I don't know, it was a strange game to bring him on. I put, give him a break, he's never played. John Brown says, I know I will get abused in what I'm going to say. I've never rated either 09 or Neil. Wow. He says, I feel both do have good games, but I'm afraid there are more bad games. Has Neil signed a new contract? I hope he has not, as he's not the kind of player to take club forward. For the team to move forward, we need much more skillful players to take us into the Premiership. He's not really answering the question about Samed there, is he? Sean says, looked all right, to be fair. Moved around, demanding the ball a lot. Granted, his pass to Neil cost us, but he's not played for months. Understandable, he's a bit rusty. Neil Dillon says, good play in the making there. Could see he has the ability during movements yesterday. The squad is building into a very nice unit as the season progresses. Get rid of the deadwood this month and invest in 2 or 3 more decent players. And for the first time in ages, I honestly believe we have as much chance as anyone in that league for automatic promotion come the end of May. And Anthony says, played well. I thought, yes, he made a mistake for the winner, but looked good considering his injury. So, yeah, me personally, just give him a break. I mean, every player makes a bad pass, and I can name quite a few. And deep down inside, I always had that sort of feeling of that game yesterday that we never do well in the third round cup. Basically, we aren't just interested in it at all. It's as simple as that, whether you like it or not. And yeah, might think it's wrong, but that's just the way it is, and it's the FA Cup. It's a dying trophy, isn't it? And it's been like that for years, and it's a damn shame. I mean, look, I didn't like looking at stadiums, seeing empty seats everywhere. It's just not good, which was once the best cup competition. All the teams wanted to be in it. And it's just a shame the way it's gone. And that's how it is. It just seems to be devaluing every single season. And before long, it's going to get to the stage where the third round ties with the bigger clubs are going to be played behind closed doors because nobody's interested. It is such a shame, and there's a lot of rival fans taking the mick out of us because of all the empty seats and all that. But it's every stadium just about, apart from Leeds. There was 30,000 odd there for Leeds yesterday against Harrogate, so hats off to them. But that is just the way things are, and of course. It's a shame, isn't it, about our injury we had yesterday, of course. It's just really unlucky, for Alessi. I mean, I could tell straight away when he went down and the way he was reacting. He's holding his head in his hands, and he had his shirt over his face. He appeared to be sobbing at some stage. That had end of season finished for him written all over it. Just the way he reacted to that, he just looked absolutely gutted. He did. So let's just hope it's not too bad, but it's not looking good at all, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what happened. I mean, to be quite honest with you, did he go down awkwardly? Was it a challenge? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's just not looking good for the lad at all, is it? So there we go. That's just a bit of the headlines of what's been going on with transfers and some latest news regarding Sunderland Football Club. So enjoy your Sunday, whatever you're doing. Any more news that comes up, I will let you guys know. So enjoy your Sundays. We'll see you later.